So we're doing what if Madara was Naruto's father? How would this happen is Zetsu would inject Madara's DNA into Kushina. It really wouldn't work on her, but when comes out, he'll have like like he'll have like Madara's hair, uh and like he'll have like streaks of yellow, and his hair will be black. Uh, he'll look like Madara, but just with yellow streaks in his hair, but black hair, and yeah, and then pretty much everything still happens the same, pretty much. And then we're gonna skip over when Naruto learns about his heritage. Well, I mean, not his heritage. When Naruto, like, he still gets bullied, but like when he sees I say he's gonna activate his Sharingan after he gets beat up by those kids, or sees Hinata getting beat up by those kids. He activates his Sharingan finally. Like, he activates his Sharingan and beats up those kids, and yeah, and he just beats up all three of those kids. And then it's like Hinata says, "You have the Sharingan? I didn't know I was a Uchiha." Me either. That's what she says. Like, me either. I didn't know you was a Uchiha. And then when his dad says, "Go away, don't talk to my daughter," he sees his Sharingan, and he goes to the Hokage after he drops off his daughter. He tells the Hokage that Naruto has a Sharingan. Like, the Hokage says, "How does he have a Sharingan? He's not a Uchiha." He says, "I don't know." And that's he's thinking, how does he have a Sharingan? And yeah. And so he starts training because Hinata told him that he has a Sharingan. And I'll say, when he saw people he'll start training his eyes and his strength and his taijutsu, and then he'll start training like very hard, like, so he'll have like he almost at the Tsutomoe Sharingan, because he's Madara's like father. Like, Madara's technically he's not technically his father, but he's his father in DNA. So he starts training, and let's just say he gets the Tsutomoe Sharingan at age 6. He has the Tsutomoe Sharingan at this time, because he's only 6 years old, and I ain't gonna give him the whole 3 Tomoe Sharingan. Like, I ain't about to make him that powerful at 6 years old. But yeah, almost at the 3 Tomoe Sharingan, but he doesn't have that push yet. Okay, so yeah, so he has the 2 Tomoe Sharingan. When he saw some Jonin doing a Shadow Clone. They did the Shadow Clone Jutsu, and there was tree walking and the water walking. So he copies that, like, with his Sharingan. He learns the Shadow Clone Jutsu, and he does the water walking. He can water walk and tree walk just by copying how much chakra they put inside it. And he does water walking and tree walking for a while, and he masters it. And his chakra control is like around Sasuke, because his chakra control is not that good yet, because he's still like a Uzumaki and Nazakami, and he doesn't do chakra control training that good. So yeah, and he sees a couple Chunin doing like low level, like he sees somebody do a fireball jutsu, he copies it and does a fireball jutsu. It takes him like a day to master it. And he does the Fire Phoenix Jutsu. He makes his own own jutsu. I think that's his own jutsu. It's like a B rank, A rank jutsu. It's called the Fire Phoenix Jutsu. Phoenix Jutsu. And yeah, and in the academy, let's just say they have a fight at 8. Naruto has a fight with um Sasuke at age 8, and he he is fighting him, and he when when the proctor or like no Ruka says begin, um like he's gonna probably do it like Sasuke is probably gonna do the same stuff that he didn't can and do his Uchiha stuff, like his Uchiha Taijutsu. But Naruto, without even the Sharingan, he can predict his moves because he's trained with the Sharingan, and he's like Madara's like father. So like, I mean, Madara is his father. So he because he's more like smart and intelligent, and he's his father, that he'll easily dodge the attacks, and use he'll easily makes a shadow clone, puts him in the ground, and then hits him one hit to his face, and he's knocked out cold. All the girls are like, he does look pretty hot though. Like they start the fangirls start fangirling off of like most of the girls fangirl off to Naruto. Well, Ino and Sakura still fanboy Sasuke because he thinks he just got a lucky hit and knocked him out. But Ino thinks Naruto's cute, but he thinks Sasuke's cuter. But it's true that Naruto's way cuter. But no homo though. But yeah. So when it's the when it's the day of to make a shadow clone, the clone jutsu, Naruto says, I cannot do the clone jutsu, but I can do the shadow clone. I can do something better than the clone jutsu. And then he makes the shadow clone jutsu. He does the shadow clone jutsu sign, and bam, he makes a clone. And Sasuke says, he made a physical clone, not a illusion or a genjutsu. And Aruka says, how many can you make? Probably like 5,000 just with my basic chakra, no sweat. And he does make it. It covers up the whole school. And yeah, he poofs them, and he gets all of the chakra back, replenished back inside of him. And what you call it? When he becomes a guinea, and he hears about a kid taking a scroll. He doesn't really care because he knows the authorities gonna take care of it. But then he sees he sees a kid with a scroll, and he walks over to him and says, "Hey," he says, "Hey, you shouldn't be having that scroll." Like Aruka, and he says Mizuki Sensei said that if I got the scroll, I'll become a ninja. And Naruto says Aruka tricked you. People are looking for that scroll. And he says, "Oh, how do you know? Just give it to me, or I'll tell the authorities." And then he'll give him the scroll. And the Mizuki Sensei, Mizuki will show up and be like, "Hey, Naruto, give me the scroll." I'm like, "I know what you did to that kid." He's like, "I was wanting to have some fun." And he throws a shuriken at him. He makes a hurry up, makes a clone. The clone jumps in the way of the big shuriken, and it poofs. A clone poofs, and then while that clone was taking the shuriken, Naruto sneaked up behind him. You activated his two Tomoe Sharingan. He almost knocks him out, but then he still gets up and he's not down for the count. And then Aruka comes in. He throw and he throws one more big shuriken at Aruka. He throws a big shuriken at Aruka. Aruka takes the full hit because he couldn't see it in time. Naruto couldn't see it in time that he was getting hit with the thing, and he couldn't run in time. So Aruka gets hit with it, and he thinks Aruka's dead because he falls asleep. He gets knocked out, and he thinks Aruka's dead because of him. So then he finally achieves his 3 Tomoe Sharingan, and he puts him up in a genjutsu. No, not that. Nah, he'll have red chakra around him plus the 3 Tomoe Sharingan, and he'll beat the living out of him. Like he beat the like all his ribs, his bones are everything, his vital organs, his chakra points, everything. Like only thing that's keeping him alive is his blood. Like Naruto keeps him alive, and he puts him up in interrogation. His jawbones are messed up, and Aruka says, "You saved me back there." He said it was no sweat, and he puts him in the hospital, and Sasuke hears that Naruto has defeated a tuning level person. He's like, dang. And we're gonna leave it off with after Aruka tells the teams and everything. Tells the teams, and yeah, we're gonna leave it off on the rooftop. No, they say everything pretty much the same, and then we're gonna leave it off on the bell test. If you want part 2 of what if Madara was Naruto's father, then hit 5 likes on this video. 5 likes. Nah, because of the last video, I'll bump it up to 10 likes. Just because I just want to test out how really do y'all want this. If y'all don't want this, and if y'all don't reach the goal in a day or two, or a day or two, then I'll start another what if. But if y'all keep on suggesting it on my next what if it doesn't hit that much likes, I'll do a part 2. But until then, I peace.